little known fact, it was 10 years ago today that we did our mayor's prank up there in Boston. And,
got us thrown out of Massachusetts.
Boy, did it get us thrown out of Boston. And this is the first April Fool's we've worked since then. Companies and bosses have been very nervous to put us on the air over the years, ever since that big prank we did in Boston.
What was that? I'm sorry, I was probably sleeping.
They're a little nervous us even talking about it today, but basically we told all of Boston that the mayor died in a car accident. It was the younger version of the Opie and Anthony show.
Today's that day.
Yeah.
April Fool's.
April Fool's.
Happy birthday, Craig. It's my brother's birthday.
Oh.
I better call him.
You
Thank
better.
God you reminded me.
Speaking of that, I bring it to everyone's attention because stupid WEEI, Dennis and Callahan, taking a little shot at us today, Ant. This just went down a little while ago.
So we're out of time. We can't do our top 10 April Fool's jokes
quickly
of all time.
The mayor's dead. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, the mayor's alive, kicking. He's happy, healthy. Out riding his bike every morning.
I'm not going to give you 10. I'm going to give you like 3 or 4 out of the top 10 April Fool's hoaxes of all time.
Whatever happened to those idiots that said the mayor was dead? They're like working at that McDonald's with the child molester.
Yep.
What they say?
Really?
See more?
Excuse me, douche. We're in the number one market on FM radio. We're syndicated to major cities, and we're on XM satellite radio.
So we're heard all over Canada and America.
And where is this ass heard that I've never heard of his name?
More dishonesty from radio guys. Dennis and Callahan at WEEI. I guess they want to know where Opie and Anthony are, guys.
Hey, fans. Hey, everyone listening to the Opie and Anthony show. Call their stupid, worthless show and tell them where we are, what we're doing, and throw in the C word while you're at it. And who cares?
And male C pictures. Male C pictures and the C word.
Yes.
And the female C word.
Mail them pictures of men's genitals because they look to me like the type of gentleman that would probably enjoy that.
There are Dennis and Callahan in Boston. We're up against them in Boston.
Are we?
Really? Up against them? I don't think
really?
so.
So these guys are defending a corner. You're defending the country.
That's right.
Exactly.
Where are they? At McDonald's? Are you stupid, out of touch jackass? Look, just stay in your own little market. Just stay there. Carve out your little niche. And ignore everything else that's happening in the business you're in.
But they know. They're lying.
They do know. It's dishonesty. Radio guys are filled with dishonesty.
Get that douche on the phone.
Not only do they know a lot about us, they know about our entire careers. We're on in Boston, and they know that.
Yeah,
they might even know that they're going to get a lot of attention today.
This means war.
It's never. See, people are under this misconception that getting attention from us is good. It's the worst thing possible. Our fans are despicable bastards.
Right, Maxwell? You enjoyed the attention, didn't you, Maxwell?
Let Maxwell, who's kept his mouth shut recently because the pests have done nothing but just slam him. Relentless. They're still pounding him that he can't do his own show because our pests just tie up his phone lines.
Whatever happens to those...
So what do we got? Another...
Look at this curmudgeon douche.
I love whatever happened to those idiots. I don't know. We rode the publicity right into New York City radio and into syndication.
You know, it's weird, too, because people don't realize that
Look at
radio
this guy. Hold on
is
a
his
minute.
own world, man.
Hold on, Mark.
Yeah.
Jimmy is taking a look at good old John Dennis.
Oh, what a
Now, we openly admit we're not lookers for the most part, but wow, look at this guy.
Just what a...
Wow, look at this guy.
He's wearing a sweater vest. What a fruit.
Yeah, he's got no choice but to do regional radio.
John Dennis, this is his bio. The blizzard of '78 was a year away, and John Havlicek was still playing basketball for the Celtics when John Dennis embarked on the Boston portion of his broadcasting career.
So he started before Boston in the 70s, and no one still knows who you are.
Yeah.
You're still you fledgling nobody.
And you're a nobody.
No one knows who you are.
And
30 years.
Every guy that's in radio wants to go to a bigger city, wants to be heard by more people, wants to be syndicated, and it never happened for John Dennis. Here comes Nick Carter. Nick, how are you, sir? You got a little something on Dennis and Callahan?
Yeah, oh my God, I couldn't even. There's only 10 minutes of show left. But in terms of John Dennis, he used to be a big-time TV sportscaster.
Really?
He was on, I think, Channel 7.
Okay, failed jock? Is that what I'm being led to believe here? Failed jock?
Well, all I know is now, like, he was like Mr. like square-jawed TV guy, but he just let himself go. He's like, he looks like
Yeah.
Stir-fried S.
Well, I think the pests have a mission. What's the numbers there, Jimmy? You got something?
Yeah, it's a WEEI AM, which is obviously a big station.
Amplitude modulation, my friends. Nice.
888-525-0850. 888-525-0850. And don't make sure when you call that you're respectful. Don't assault the call screener with the C-bomb. Don't get on the air and drop F-bombs because that will really hurt their show.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
Just let them know where the Opie and Anthony show wound up.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
Don't make fun of the fact that he went to Kent State and just missed it by a couple of years, what should have happened to him. Don't mention any of that stuff.
And once again, this is why.
I'm not going to give you 10. I'm going to give you like 3 or 4 out of the top 10 April Fool's hoaxes of all time.
Whatever happened to those idiots that said the mayor was dead? They're gone. They're like working at that McDonald's with the child molester.
McDonald's.
Can you believe the dishonesty?
Working at that McDonald's with the child molester.
Well, hey guys,
McDonald's.
Hey guys, WEI is asking where we went, so I think you really need to tell them where we went.
Yeah, what's the number one more time, E-Rock? 888-525-0850.
And I want phone calls around the clock. Everybody suffers. Everybody.
Everyone. Take them down.
Everyone suffers.
And don't give them a chance to say, oh, well, a couple of people called.
Yeah.
Just instant barrage, shock and awe
And I was
on the
here.
phones.
I was here when the war began. I remember April 1st.
You're right here, April
2008.
1st.
That war that lasted in radio for 19 years until that fellow in Boston dropped dead on the air. Started the day I was there.
Mark, this is, I hate to tell you, but this is one of many wars we're fighting. Our troops are spread thin at this point.
I don't know how the hell. It's like I wish I could listen to you, but I get up. People always ask me, "Did you read that blog? Did you listen to that show? Did you go on YouTube?" It's like, dude, I am so old school, man. I get up and I just sit there, and it's all dread, panic, revenge fantasies for me. It's masturbation. I don't know how people find the time, to get out of their own heads long enough to even indulge themselves in entertainment.
But we got some more. The intel is already coming in, which is wonderful, Anthony. Brian in Boston, listening on BCM. What's up, Brian?
Hey, I just want to tell you guys, if you want to call them, it's just pound WEEI from a Verizon phone, too, so you can get them on that line, too.
Is it a free call if you do pound WEEI?
Oh, yeah.
So Verizon phone users,
the assassins have been awakened.
WEEI.
Oh, yeah.
Mark, you have no idea.
There are Opie and Anthony cells around the country.
They
are snapping into action, crawling out of bed, having their first 9 cigarettes.
That's right, fixing their mullets.
Yeah.
These guys in radio with their dishonesty, it's just.
I was in Tampa.
It's unbelievable.
I was in Tampa, and I go to do a show, right? And you know me, I got to talk. I get to the show, and the guy's like, "Yeah, we're going to put you on after the news for 3 minutes." And I'm said to the person who brought me, I'm like, "Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
What am I going to do in 3 minutes?" And then I hear the guy go, "So what happened to Air America?"
Yeah.
So like there's a vindictive, it's like he's gonna take a shot at me, and then I started talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, I'll give you 6."
And we openly admitted, because it's the 10-year anniversary, we blew up our careers in Boston because New York was calling. We admitted that.
Yep.
We knew exactly what we were doing. So
we took meetings in New York before we got fired. A month before we were fired, we were in WNEW meeting with the program director saying, I don't know, we're under contract. I would love to live here and work in New York, but we're under contract in Boston.
And I want to make it perfectly clear, the NEW people did nothing wrong. They're like, it's really too bad you're in contract because we would hire you tomorrow. And I'm like, well, I think we can.
Yeah.
I said Anthony actually in the train back to Long Island. I think we can fix that.
I think this could be fixed.
I think this could be fixed.
Believe me. And we tried numerous things, and the mayor thing really worked like a charm.
So continue saying that it was a stupid prank, and we blew up our careers, and we're working where? At a convenience store or something?
McDonald's.
We're at McDonald's. We're now at McDonald's.
And when you take an action like that, where you sabotage your career for a better opportunity, just from personal experience, make sure you have that offer lined up.
Yeah.
You hear that, Rick? You dope. So WEEI, what is it again, Jimmy? We want phone calls around the clock.
But again,
everyone suffers.
No profanity, because that's only going to wreck their show. 1-888-525-0850, because they probably don't have a lot of delay. It's like an AM station.
I'm sure.
They don't have a 9-minute dump button like this idiot.
No.
And let me tell you how dishonest these guys are. There was a recent article in the Inside Track with the manatees. We call them the manatees. These fat slobs that write the gossip column for the Boston Herald. And there was an article about there's a rumor going around that those two were going to be replacing us on BCN.
Right.
So they know exactly who we are.
And
they were
where
in the
we
same
are.
article as us.
I lived in Boston for 8 years. I was in Boston for a long time.
Yeah.
And BCN used to sponsor the comedy competition.
Sure.
It started my career, actually.
Yeah.
Mark Parento was the guy. and yeah.
I try to spray paint you black and cut you.
He did, actually.
Mark Pereno.
But I thought it was just improv.
Hey, why don't you? I got a PlayStation for you, kid. Come into my van. Yeah.
Hey, Mark Maron's in studio. Hey, Mark, I dropped the cart. Can you bend over and pick
Pick that up for me.
Hey.
Didn't anyone tell you?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds exactly like him. That's the way. Who was the guy in the morning then?
You
that was
bend
the big
over a
guy?
little more, I'm going to tell everybody how funny you are, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting the creeps now.
Who's doing mornings?
Feels like the beginning of my career.
Charles Lack with that.
Charles McLean, Ingles Glasscock.
And we used to call him Charles Lack of Talent. Remember that?
Charles
Used to
Lack of
drive him-
Talent.
used to drive him nuts. And then when we did the mayor's prank, he couldn't wait to get on TV and like just completely destroy us.
But my favorite has always been Lon and Wally. Right. I listen to Lon and Wally on the way home every day. It's a wonderful program while I'm making right-hand turns because I can't make a left.
Linger longer.
That's my ex-mother-in-law.
Yeah. We got to make sure people don't forget that we started a war with WEEI. Maybe they could call from the battlefront and tell us how it's going so far. Also, it's our 10th anniversary of our April Fool's prank that we did on Boston, telling the city the mayor died.
Yeah.
We actually got the clip that started
So
all.
famous.
And news stories. I don't even know if we want to go there. Jason in Carolina, what's up?
Hey, boys, I just called that douche station. I don't even know who they are.
Oh,
Whatever.
WEEI, yes. Big
And,
war
they're-
started today.
They're fighting back. I asked if Opie was there. They put me on. He said, hang on. Somebody got on, claimed he was Jim Norton, started asking me where I went to school, and then it insinuated that I was just ignorant and stupid and, uneducated. But he entertained my phone call for quite some time.
Good.
Can you pop this
So,
up?
Good.
Pop
That's
this up real fast.
It's fun the first couple of times. When C-bombs start getting dropped on the air, they won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's attack.
Yeah, they think
hard.
it's fun now. It's always the same beginning, middle, and end to these things. At first, it's like, oh, this is funny, and then it's like, uh-oh, and then, oh my God, we can't do a show.
Fucking jealous scumbags in Boston acting like they didn't know who you were.
Oh, we're
Just
gonna-
fucking jealous AM scumbags.
We're going to escalate this thing.
What's the
starting
number
tomorrow.
again, Sam?
Starting tomorrow. I don't know the number offhand.
1 moment.
We should have wrote
I
it
don't
down
know.
somewhere.
Attack.
All right, thank you, Jason. I appreciate it.
Attack.
Also, they have kind of an FU line, this WEEI. They call it the whiner line. Ugh.
Ew.
617
779.
779. Thank you, Than. 3535. Is that what you got?
Yep.
All right, good.
Now wait until these shitheads. Here's what they'll do. They'll have their phony empowerment. Like, yeah, this is fun. And then when the other shows start getting called and they're getting all these messages, they're going to go, all right, enough is enough.
Yes,
It's
we
not
can't
fun
have
anymore.
this. And then we'll get the phone call. We'll stop. We won't stop it, and they will have to deal with the pest. Good luck to you.
Remember, just in case you need some ammunition, this was said about us in Boston today.
So we're out of time. We can't do our top 10 April Fool's jokes of all time.
The mayor's dead. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, the mayor's alive, kicking. He's happy, healthy. Out riding his bike every morning.
I'm not
5
going to give
a.m.
you 10. I'm going to give you like 3 or 4 out of the top 10 April Fool's hoaxes of all time.
Whatever happened to those idiots that said the mayor was dead? They're gone. They're like
Whack.
working at that McDonald's
Yeah,
with the child
they are.
molester.
Yep.
They're going to wish they never said that, by the way. I think this one is going to be an epic war.
What happened to those
epic.
idiots? You really don't know? You fucking
happened to those
dishonest
idiots?
nobodies. You fucking nobodies.
What happened to them? Did they end up in the #1 market country?
Yeah, I don't know
what
their
the fuck
names.
happened to
Are
them?
they syndicated on regular radio and the top channel on XM? I'm
what
not
did they
sure.
do?
Where are
Where'd
they?
they go? We're on a fucking AM station here in Boston, but where did they go?
Where are those guys?
Yeah.
I haven't heard much of them.
That's
lately.
right. I hope you didn't say that going through a tunnel. No one would have heard you. Staticky AM piece of
AM
shit.
joke?
I did an amplitude modulation joke, my friend.
We gotta go home if you're doing AM fucking jokes at this point.
They're on
What the fuck's wrong with you?
WEEI. It's the jealous faggot and ass cave show. They fucking both get prostate cancer. Fuck them. You fucking nobodies. It's gonna be a good season.
Shut up.
I think we did a good job today.
I think it was a bang-up show.
I know a lot of people were listening very closely today to see if we actually hit each other, and we played it over the top, making sure people know that we like each other.
Yeah, I think there was a little tension there that people saw, but knew it was easily diffused.
Yeah.
It was joking, a lot of fun.
Because everyone behaved today, I don't know why I'm doing this.
What are you playing? Oh, no.
Just something that'll keep something going here.
So there you go. One of the tracks from Unusual Suspects, the WAF CD, which is in your record store as we speak, man.
No wonder she's a recluse.
Yeah, we'll play more. We'll play more tracks from this baby as the afternoon goes on. AAF with Hendrix.
Do you know?
Yes, Jimmy?
I have that feeling in my mouth like I just ate something sour.
Like you're chewing on steroids.
I got a feeling like you ever go over a real steep hill in a car, and then you get that like feeling in your stomach.
No, I mean,
that's what that gave me.
Yeah, I do too. But it's a Thelma and Louise type of fucking plummet.
My favorite part is man.
You say,
I just threw a man in there.
You say man. This is Hendrix man.
Man.
And we're going to be playing this baby. It's like, who is this slick character?
Yeah, Hendrix.
Now you should give it one more quick play that people will look out for the man.
Yeah,
and,
I
play
want to hear
this
the man.
baby.
By the way, this is from Kevin in Connecticut sent this in. He has an old tape of us. You want me to replay it, Jimmy?
Man.
Yeah, just one more time.
All right, one more time. Sure, no problem.
Oh, wait.
All right. Oh. Well,
E-Rock, get the tape. Get the tape, E-Rock.
I don't think you'll be hearing that one anytime soon.
Oops. STP.
Hey! You broke it, man. I wanted to hear that, baby.
I noticed that everyone got out alive as far as April Fools go, huh? No real shenanigans that got anyone in trouble this year.
Doesn't seem like anyone got fired or nothing huge. Everyone was pretty safe.
And we haven't forgotten about this Dennis and Callahan at WEEI in Boston. These dopes. These pompous asses.
The radio industry has, but we haven't forgotten.
America may have ignored you, but we won't.
No. I'm sure by now they're getting very, very annoyed by the pests of this fine radio show. Oh, they'll play it one way, like, oh, we got 2 calls. Wow, you guys got a big audience. We got 2 calls.
Yeah, oh boy, you're going to have to do better than that. Really?
We know that you know that is false.
Mm-hmm.
It all started with this dumb thing. It was 10 years ago yesterday that we did our April Fool's Day prank up there in Boston.
Yeah.
Where we were stupid enough to say that the mayor of Boston, Mayor Menino, kind of died in a car accident.
Yeah.
In Florida. We were mocking April Fool's Day pranks. And
it was so out there.
We pretty much got caught with our pants down. I'm amazed to this day that people actually bought into this bit we did up there. Because we don't even play the audio anymore because it's so hacky and awful.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing to us.
It's ridiculous.
It really is because
ridiculous.
And we listened to this like, who the hell would have believed this? It's so obvious that it was fake and a joke, especially on April Fool's. But whatever.
Yeah.
What happened. It made us huge radio stars. That was the catalyst that led to everything else in our careers.
Yeah.
By the way, it really. We were just kind of rotting away at that dumb station AAF in Worcester, being paid no money, just rotting. And this thing gave us an opportunity here in New York that led to syndication and satellite radio and TV shows and all sorts of crap. But Dennis and Callahan decided to take a little shot at us yesterday.
Yeah.
Making believe they don't know who we are, which is just amazing to me.
So we're out of time. We can't do our top 10 April Fool's jokes quickly of all time.
The mayor's dead. I'm just kidding. No, the mayor's alive, kicking. He's happy, healthy. Out riding his bike every morning.
I'm not going to give you 10. I'm going to give you like 3 or 4 out of the top 10 April Fool's hoaxes of all time.
Whatever happened to those idiots that said the mayor was dead? They've gone. They're like working at that McDonald's with the child molester.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Working at McDonald's, are we?
That's where we are. Yeah, we're not broadcasting in Boston.
Yeah.
You know exactly what happened to us. You know, we downplay our success, but radio guys in general, we do. I mean, what I just said was a joke. I was just being an idiot. But for the most part, radio guys know exactly what we've done with our careers.
If you're in the business.
If you're in the business, you study the players and you understand who's doing what.
Yeah.
Especially guys that are syndicated all over America. So the Pests are on it and getting some fine reports that they're getting very, very annoyed at WEEI. So keep it up, guys. We got that number there, E-Rock. See, this would have been perfect timing to have the phone number right there in front of me. Because then I could give the number out, and then people could continue to call. But you were too busy doing who the F knows. As he types in EEI now. Way to be on the ball.
E-Rock.
We'll find. Maybe he was doing something.
What were you doing, E-Rock?
Productive.
What were you doing there, E-Rock? Pull that mic over.
I was looking to see if we had any more of the AAF news clips that we had from
Oh, my God, you're such a liar.
Ooh, someone's
Who do you think you're talking
out.
to?
Who do you think you're talking to? The boss asked a question.
Why would we need more clips?
Oh, well, you were going to that thing there. You have those 2 discs next to you. I was trying to find more of the
Which
stuff
we
that
pretty
had.
much decided not to play. So why would you find more clips that we're not going to play?
Oh, E-Rock. Oh, E-Rock, why?
Well, you could take out the frustrations we're all having with Eric today
Yes.
by dialing 888-525-0850. It's the Dennis Callahan show.
They're just pompous asses.
Just make sure you don't use profanity because that will really bother them.
That'll ruin their show.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Let's go to Tanner in Fargo. Tanner? What?
Boys. Herb Tarlick's picture.
Yeah, what's up, Tanner?
Hey, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, good.
Where are you? Up by the lake?
Huh?
You did this to me last time I called.
I know.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that every time you call. What do you think?
Hi there. How are you? Okay.
Right.
Hi,
Okay.
Right here.
Hi.
Right here
Yeah.
in Brainerd.
Why don't we take care of it here in Brainerd?
No.
Right here in Brainerd. You know, Brainerd.
Let me tell you something, Tanner. You should go with that True Coat.
What? That's my deal, Wade.
Hey, those are some sweet numbers there, Tanner.
What a dick that guy was.
Sweet numbers.
Just took his deal away from him.
I'm not a bank.
I'm not a bank. Right?
Miserable bastard he was.
That's my
Come
deal.
on, Wade.
Such a super lady.
I'm going to watch that movie again.
Well, you just have to tell me what you need for your finder's fee. Right. Finder's fee? No, I need all the money, Wade. You're darn tootin'. Hey, I'm cooperating here. Yeah, okay.
Someone is suggesting that this Terry Clifford looks a lot like Babe Ruth. If Babe would have grown his hair out a little bit. Go ahead, Tanner.
Jimmy, I'm sorry I missed you in Minneapolis.
Oh, thanks.
Because I'm such a big stalker of you. But anyway, I was...
Where were you, over the Radisson?
No, but...
Should have seen me on stage. I was funny looking.
Dude, you guys see the color picture of Terry Clifford?
Oh, God.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Wow. Black and white makes her look...
In a general kind of way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Hold on, buddy. She's wearing Terry Clifford. We were looking at a photo of her in color, and she has on glasses, and she's with 2 guys, and she has white gloves on. She's wearing 2 white gloves.
Why?
Because she's holding an Oscar, and I guess it must be a real Oscar. That's why the white gloves, so you don't mess it up with all the greasy fingers that she has.
Oh, I'm sure.
All the fried chicken she's eating.
Chicken and whatever the hell else she's eating. That's great, too. With the white little gloves, she looks like a panda. Oh, God.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
All right.
That hairdo is wonderful.
Atrocious.
Yeah, she looks like the rental car lady in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but fatter. Fatter. And John Candy.
Could you move down to her white gloves?
Yeah, let's see the white gloves. We got to get these pictures up.
Why is she wearing white gloves? Oh, because she is holding an Oscar.
No,
You're
she
right.
is, and I'm sure they don't want the grease on the damn thing.
Yeah, put these gloves on.
They probably make her do that like whenever there's stuff around so she can't be picking up little chocolate things. They'll look at her fingers and see if she's been eating.
You've been eating, haven't you?
The insurance company makes her do that. Checks on her and see if there's grease on her gloves.
You got Morning Coffee Club audio, Danny?
Oh, Danny.
Danny's.
Thank God.
Tanner, you better hurry up because we got Morning Coffee Club audio. This is the radio show we're up against in Rochester Radio. I forgot the name of the contest already.
Brackets?
Bracket madness. Craziness
Okay,
thing.
Insanity.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, with my job, I can only listen to the show at night, so I was just listening to yesterday's show, and around the end, when you were talking about Dennis and Callahan, I decided to call them up because they're on right now, and I played some of your audio for them, and they listened for 4 minutes, and then hung up, and then I rolled it back to when you boys were talking about how well you've done for yourselves, so I called back, and I played that for them.
Well, cool, because they were the ones that took the shot yesterday and said they said, whatever happened to those guys?
That's right, and then after you said XM, I paused it, and I said, does that tell you where they're at? And the young man, or whatever, on the screen caller said, dude, you're such an effing loser.
Right.
But yet you got through twice in a row immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to tell you guys, we really want this battle in Boston. We're definitely going to hit EEI hard. And one of these guys, I know a little bit about him. He will absolutely crack and say some horrific things, which will be just horrific.
Oh, will he really?
Oh, he will crack.
Why? Is he?
He's just a pompous ass that can't imagine anyone not liking him. Oh, he will crack. We got an update from the war front. We got Chuck in Massachusetts. Chuck, what's up?
Hey, guys. No, I just called EEI. I called the board and I said, hey, listen, Dennis and Callahan wanted to know whatever happened to Opie and Anthony, and I just went through the FM, the AM terrestrial stations. I went through, of course, XM, satellite broadcast, all the CBS affiliates, the Citadel, and the screener said Dennis and Callahan were only. It was a joke that you guys misinterpreted because they were saying that look what happened to them now.
No, they're backpedaling.
Oh boy, that's a backpedal.
Yeah, they're gonna have to suffer and
step it up. More attacks.
And I'm getting word that so far they're not acknowledging that pretty much all our listeners are calling their dumb radio show. They're not going to acknowledge, but I know a little bit about one of the guys. One of these guys will completely crack and probably say the most racist things ever.
Ooh,
because when he snaps, he has out of body experiences, and it will happen. And that is my goal with this war with WEEI. So keep the phone calls coming. I would love to give the number out, but I don't think E-Rock's working today.
I didn't hear any irony or sarcasm.
Not at all.
No, because he said, what are those idiots? They're the McDonald's with the pedophile. He wasn't saying like, I guess they went away forever.
Yeah.
Did
you just we never heard their name again?
The pedophiles?
It was a quote from some radio guy.
I would love to. Yeah. What does he mean by that anyway? Like, does he mean the Predator special where the guy showed up twice at a McDonald's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to Chicago, Kevin.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to tell you I called EIE yesterday at about 6 o'clock on my way home.
EIE?
EIE, whatever.
I called that EIEIO radio show? No, EEI, yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, and he's like, at first it was busy. It took me about 5 times to get through, and then when I got through, the guy goes, that was the morning show. It had nothing to do with us. What are you, 12? And I said, no, I'm 46. And he goes, well, you're acting 12. He goes, somebody's doing your wife while you're doing this. And I said,
I gave him a laugh.
See, these guys don't know how to handle us. Like, if you go to one of our listeners, one of our pests that is calling your show and say, what are you, 12? That just makes them happy.
Exactly. You're giving them more maturity than they deserve.
Right. It makes them happy.
And I just want to start the pests residing in Chicago and suburbs. Figure out the acronym for yourself.
Wait, the pests residing
in Chicago and suburbs.
Precus?
And
the mayor just died.
Yeah, that was the mayor.
How about pest residing in Chicago, kill self?
Well,
that's the way it's done.
Well, we were having fun until we took that call, so I guess we
I didn't even know
take
what
a break.
happened then. What were you talking about?
What happened there is this guy called and he completely bombed and took the show off the tracks.
Yeah, he derailed the show. He put a humorless penny on the track, and the train derailed. We were doing fine, on schedule and everything.
People are begging for the John Dennis thing. Do we know the backstory on this? Does anyone know the backstory on this? I think
Who's John Dennis?
Sam! Dennis and Callahan, this radio show, they took a shot at us yesterday.
Are you guys unliked in the industry?
Oh, yeah.
Hated. All right. Just
Pretty innocent shot, but we decided to go balls out because of that. Let's be honest. We've done far worse to everyone else.
Hey, what happened to that big guy that used to drive the taxi that used to sit in the corner?
And Big A.
Big A?
Yeah.
He doesn't come in every day.
Oh, I like
We're
him.
going to scrape his... Next time he comes in, we're going to scrape his tongue, though.
Did you ever get the Glory Hole Challenge thing up and running?
No, he didn't want to do that. But we're going to have him... We're going to scrape his tongue because he has really bad breath. And then we're going to have someone, probably swallow it.
Oh, ugh.
Just as I take a bite.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Sam, what do you know on this Dennis and Callahan voicemail thing?
Oh, that's apparently, from what I gathered, he had some kind of feud with a lesser-known radio DJ or somebody from The Edge, I think is what he said. And this guy went up to his daughter in a bar or something and told his daughter that he wanted to sleep with her for the scandal. And then his daughter went home and told him. And
Oh, so he's calling because his daughter was approached.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he got super pissed.
All right.
How old's his daughter?
He didn't say. I don't know.
Well, she's in a bar, right? So
Yeah, I mean, she's that
Okay.
age.
Yeah, you're allowed to sleep with your
Fair
daughter.
game.
So this is Dennis.
If there's grass on the wicket.
This is Dennis from the...
It's time to play cricket.
They got their own version of the
I know. Yeah, they got grass on the infield.
The grass on the wicket, it's time to play cricket. At least it has rhymes.
Yeah.
You nicked it off us, you cunts.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's like a cultural awakening when you're here. This is good.
Yeah. So here's John Dennis leaving an angry voicemail to this guy that approached his daughter in a bar.
Is this Rotillo or Rotillo or Rodillo or Rosillo or whoever your name is? John Dennis calling. Rotillo. 2 points you need to understand. Number one, I don't know who the fuck you are or what it is you do. I guess you're on the zone, and I guess you're a radio wannabe. Beyond that, I've never heard a word out of your mouth. I don't know who the hell you are, and I don't even know what you do. I'm wondering if you're still hungover, or were you so drunk and thrown up last night that you even remember any of these conversations. So let me tell you a couple things. I don't know who the hell you are. I don't give a shit who you are. But I guess you're hitting on my daughter and saying, I want to be with you and create a scandal. I'll tell you what, you want to create a scandal, why don't you, as like half my age, what are you, late 20s? I'm early 50s. You want to create a scandal? Why don't you come and find me, and I'll rip your fucking ears off and your nose off, and I'll shove them up your ass and kick your balls up around your head. That would create a scandal. You want to be in the eye column?
Wow, obviously shown his age.
Wow. No, it's not even rip your head off. I'm going to rip your ears.
Why?
And, you know.
You darn kid.
By the time I'm done, you won't be able to wear glasses.
What I'm going to do to you.
Let's go to Rusty in Boston.
You whippersnapper?
Hey, boys, how you doing? Jimmy, you're great. Loved you last time you were in town.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, actually, that guy that John Dennis went after was working for the Patriots. He had just signed on to do the Patriots pregame and postgame, and when this scandal broke, John Dennis was such big, like so into the Patriots that he got him fired before he even started.
What?
Yeah, that's what happened. It was a big story here about 2 years ago.
Right.
And it was just all over the place, and this guy, you can't even hear from him again. He just fell off the face of the earth.
He's that powerful.
Well, at the time.
Yeah, we'll see how powerful he is.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
More of the backstory.
Rip your fucking ears off and your nose off, and I'll shove them up your ass and kick your balls up around your head.
And shit
That
down
would
your
create a
mother's throat.
scandal. You want to be in the eye column? You want to create a scandal? You want to be something other than some jag-off on the zone?
Jag-off.
Why don't you come see me face to face?
I drive a
Give me
Jag-off.
10 seconds. Tell me I'm Ryan Rotello or whatever the fuck your name is. I'll kick your balls up around your ass. You can go to a hospital. Then we'll create a scandal. Do you remember any of this from last night? Do you remember any of this from last night? Give me a call. Go ahead and give me a call.
All right, I don't get it. I don't get why a guy in his late 20s texts a girl in her early 20s and says, I'd like to be with you, I'd like to cause a scandal. I send worse texts than that on a daily basis.
Right.
Like, what's so bad about that? That's not like, I want to fist you until I lose me watch. You know what I mean?
Now that would upset the father.
Yeah, but just, I want to cause a scandal. It's almost romantic.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well, it continues, right? The voicemail goes on forever?
No, that's the long track, and then I cut it up for you.
Oh, okay.
Short track.
So that's it?
Yeah.
All right, good. Thank God. So there you go.
First of all, he's going to kick his balls up around his head, and then the balls were going to be kicked up around his ass.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out and, like, picture it all.
Let's say hi to DJ in Pennsylvania. DJ.
What's up, boys?
Hey, man.
Jimmy?
What's up, sir?
Hey, I just wanted to call and let you know WEEI is getting really pissed. The phone screeners at night was yelling at me last night because we kept calling.
At night.
All right, boys, I'm punching out. Have a good day.
That's another great little battlefront that we got going.
Does anyone else understand the beauty that we just took a call from some dude in Pennsylvania that's helping us with a war in Boston? And he's calling at night just because he can.
The call screener at night at that station, honestly, has nothing to do.
He should be happy that he's getting all these phone calls.
Nothing to do, though, with what happened with that idiot making comments about this program.
Dennis and Callahan.
Yeah.
They wondered where we went after doing our dumb April Fool's Day prank 10 years ago. What do they say? We're working at
McDonald's or something.
Or we're pedos or something. I forgot.
Yeah, something like
Completely
that.
making fun, basically saying that we've never been seen from again.
Yeah.
Even though we're broadcasting in the same city they're from.
Yeah.
So we had the pest get on it and remind these people what we are doing.
And the screener at night, who, like I said, just had nothing to do with this whole thing, has to take the brunt.
You hear the happiness in that guy's voice?
Oh, he was so happy.
Just want to let you know I did my part, guys.
Did my part. I really pissed him off. It was great. A lot of fun. He was mad. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished, sir. Unbelievable. Anthony, the WEEI war is going very well.
Of course.
And we got a report here from who? Who are you, sir?
This is Wyo Dirt.
Wyo Dirt. What's up, buddy?
Hey, calling the show yesterday, and I just talked to a producer, and he's calling me a 12-year-old, saying I act like a 12-year-old. I, of course, kept calling, and on one of the calls, he said that he's got my phone number, and he read it to me, which, of course, it was my number. He has caller ID.
So?
And said he's going to call the cops, and the local authorities are going to come visit me because
they're resorting to that gag?
Oh,
you could call a radio station as many times as you want. Whenever the screener goes, I got your number, and I'm going to call the authorities. Do you think the cops actually are going to go, oh, you're a radio station, and people are calling the station, and you want us to go over there and arrest the guy?
Yeah. Well, the guy started out by calling him a 12-year-old, too. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's going to deter our listeners.
It gets better than that. 5 minutes later, I get a phone call from an unknown number. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking, I know where this is going. Sure enough, the producer is calling me, and now he's acting like a 12-year-old. I brought him down to our level.
How funny is that?
That's all I got, guys. Punching out.
Thank you.
Very funny, man.
Oh, they're trying to fight back. How cute.
Hey, let's say hi to Rick in Alabama. Rick, what's up?
Yeah, I was just going to let you guys know. I've been trying to call you boys in Boston there, and when I got through, well, actually, I didn't get through, but when I was, they'd probably just be like, when the hell did this happen? So, this guys, you got somebody in Alabama trying to do some testing for you.
Were you trying to get in a Back to the Future reference?
Yeah, I guess.
When the hell did this happen?
Yeah, that's kind of what he was going
there you
for.
go.
Well,
could you do it again, sir, while Homer responds?
Yeah, can you try that again, please?
Yeah, give it your best shot.
Give it your best shot.
When the hell did this happen? Oh, well.
He goes, oh, well. Here, I'll save your phone.
Have a good day.
I'll save your phone call. I'll give you one of these. Yeah, grr, grr, grr. Speaking of that fine station, WEEI.
Yeah.
Those dopes, Dennis and Callahan. They started the week by going, I wonder whatever happened to the guys that did the mayor's prank. They must be working at a McDonald's or...
yeah.
And then made a pedo joke, so now they're just suffering. The listeners are just calling their show, calling every other show on the station.
The wrath of the pest.
Yeah, it's just been beautiful to follow. And know who jumped on board yesterday?
Who?
Toucher from Toucher and Rich, heard on BCN in afternoons.
Wow.
Hopefully we're going to have the audio in a little bit here, but Toucher went off on these guys yesterday for us. Just went off.
Was it intelligible?
I
Could
don't
you
know.
hear it at all and understand what he was saying through the slurred words of a drunk?
I'm very excited to bring some Toucher and Rich audio to everybody today. Cause
Sure.
We've been talking about this alcoholic for what, 6 months or so?
We actually only saw the guys once when we were up there.
It's about time.
It was a party.
Yeah.
And he was, having some fun.
Some?
At the party.
He had fun for about 10 people.
And now we just
10
have him
people's
pegged
worth of
as
fun.
drinking constantly.
So Sam's working on that. Because Dave
Good
Wellington,
Sam.
the fine PD up there, he was all excited. He sends me an email. He's like, oh, Toucher really went off on these guys for you and Ant yesterday or today, whatever. And I wrote him back, like, why wouldn't you send the audio so we could play it on the show?
Yeah.
I want to hear what Toucher had to say.
We're good like that.
We are good like that. We've been talking about this Toucher guy for a long time. Finally, we bring some Toucher and Rich audio to the rest of America.
Yes.
They do afternoons on BCN, that fine station we're being heard on right now. And how did this start, Aaron? You want to set this up with the whole Dennis and Callahan and WEEI thing?
Yeah, they're douches.
Douches.
Yeah. They, I guess on April 1st, they were talking about April Fool's gags or something. They're doing a break on that.
Do we have that audio? See, that would be good to play right now. See?
Yeah. That's kind of self-explanatory if you play the audio.
Yeah, why
That's
don't we play the audio?
Frees me up
Yeah,
from
you're
having
right.
to explain it.
It all started with this on April Fool's Day, just a mere, 2 or 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So we're out of time. We can't do our top 10 April Fool's jokes of all time.
The mayor's dead. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, the mayor's alive, kicking. He's happy, healthy. Out riding his bike every morning.
I'm not going to give you 10. I'm going to give you like 3 or 4 out of the top 10 April Fool's hoaxes of all time.
Whatever happened to those idiots that said the mayor was dead? They're gone. They're like
Whack.
working at that McDonald's with the child molester.
Yep.
Working at the McDonald's with the child molester, which was a big story in Boston. It's like, you know exactly what happened to us. Stop being dishonest.
Is that how we were able to rally the troops to ruin your show on a daily basis now?
Well,
because the pests are just killing you.
Well, they asked the question, whatever happened to those guys? So we decided to have the pest call them up and tell them exactly what happened to us.
Yeah. Yep.
So now Toucher and Rich have joined the war.
Yep.
And this is what they were saying yesterday afternoon.
WBCN 104.1, The Rock of Boston. With the whole unfunniest comic and everything, we've been talking about Opie and Anthony a lot recently, but I want to talk about...
Wait, that doesn't sound good. Unfunniest comic.
Wait a minute.
We've been talking about Opie and Anthony
I'm
a lot
insulted.
lately. Right.
Yeah, he's got to get his thoughts together through that booze haze.
whole unfunniest comic and everything, we've been talking about Opie and Anthony a lot recently, but I want to talk about one thing because it really pissed me off. Opie and Anthony were talking about this. WEEI, Dennis and Callahan are the biggest loser, hypocritical bastards. They were talking about on April Fool's Day the incident where Opie and Anthony, when they were here, they said the mayor was dead, and then they got in trouble and got fired, and they were saying something like it was they were comparing them to pedophiles working at a McDonald's and claiming not to remember who Opie and Anthony are, which is ridiculous. If you're in the business, you obviously know who they are.
Ooh.
Nice.
Maybe he's not drinking anymore.
Well, he sounded really coherent.
Very clear.
Got to go to another party with them.
Yeah.
Those
River
guys
rave.
Know how to party. Yeah,
we're going to do River rave with those guys.
We were in a little meeting yesterday, and that subject came up, and yeah, the River Rave is great.
I think we're doing River Rave with Toucher and Rich and the rest of the gang at BCN.
When is it, do you know?
No. I should know. Oh, they're going to kill me now.
Did they announce it?
Somewhere like late May, early June.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking E-Rock.
Oh,
Of course,
okay.
he didn't have the information prepared.
No.
Wasn't it the 31st or something?
You ready for this?
I don't know.
That was just a setup from Toucher and Rich. Here we go.
Dennis and Callahan have a tremendous amount of balls to go after anyone for a mistake that was made on the radio, considering that when we started here, the first 25 days was beat into our heads about their Metco gorilla thing that they said, where everyone said that they were racist and they got suspended. You hypocritical bastards. You Benedict Arnold stupid pricks, resting on your laurels. I hate nothing more when these old, washed up, craggly loser nothings just sitting on their asses, picking their butts, writing horrible articles in the Herald.
Hey, you know something? I don't appreciate them talking about our program like that. I thought they were our friends.
No, compared to Dennis and Callahan.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought they were commenting on us.
No, compared to Dennis and Callahan, we work our asses off on the radio.
Yes.
Picking their butts, writing horrible articles in the Herald, sit around and act like they're so superior to everyone else and turn their back on their broadcasting brothers and sisters. There comes a point where you turn off the shtick.
Just stopping the tape. The controversy they're referring to, there was a gorilla that got loose, remember? And the Boston Herald, I believe, had a picture of this said gorilla kind of hanging out at a bus stop.
Yeah.
And they made some jokes about that.
Yeah, a racist joke.
Extremely racist jokes were made.
They got suspended.
Yeah, so they got themselves in some trouble. So for them to go after us and, talk about what we did, it's ridiculous.
Where you turn off the Nazi garbage little thing that you've made up for yourself. First of all, one of you is 98 years old or something like that. The other one of you, as far as I'm concerned, is a no-talent hack that walks around behind the guise of, I'm telling it like this, like it is, right-wing nut job. What do you really believe? I find it very difficult to believe you hold the positions that you talk about. Your show is unbearable to listen to. You pay the guests you get. You do nothing. You don't ask any kind of leading questions. You're no-talent idiots who just happened to be born in the right place and not die of old age. It pisses me off so much when people come after different broadcasters for that. You hypocritical pricks, considering that I knew about what you said in another market. Boy, does that piss me off. So whatever Opie and Anthony want their listeners to do to those stupid, loser, hypocritical Benedict Arnold bastards, I suggest you do it. It drives me insane. Thank you.
Wow, we're getting everyone fired up.
Fired up.
This guy's fired up, this toucher.
Fired up.
And then he wraps up.
That's all I got to say about that. Turning your backs on it. And you know what? I bet you no one was attacking you. I bet you Opie and Anthony weren't attacking you when you made the mistake and said something that was blatantly racist and so stupid because it was a hot-button issue of busing in Boston, and then you stupid idiots open up the paper and that's your act? That's your act, comment on the front page of the paper, and then to turn around and, from what I heard, proving yourself by having black friends of yours talk on your behalf. Idiots. Idiots. They could put anybody in that morning show and it would succeed. Idiots. Don't know who Opie and Anthony is. Screw you.
How much do you love this guy?
That's great.
How much do you love this guy?
That's fantastic.
That's just wonderful. Yes, Jimmy.
I didn't know that Dennis and Callahan had their own problems.
Oh, of
Maybe
course
that's
they
his
did.
idea of trying to be like a community activist. Like, we'll rail against those negative type of jocks.
That's right. Just forget about what we said, though, about the whole
Gorillas hanging
busing
out
thing.
at
At
bus
stops.
stops. We're at a bus stop. There you go. It feels good that someone is helping us out.
Yeah.
Usually we're in this alone.
Oh, I know.
This whole, taking on all of radio. But I think we might have found some people that we can hang with a little bit.
It's going to be sad when we hate each other.
Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen.
I'm kidding, really. I hope I am anyway. Look at our relationship with Ron and Fez.
Right.
It's lasted for years.
Yeah, but it's on shaky ground. Let's be honest.
I couldn't
with each
imagine not liking Ron and Fez. Oh, shaky ground, you think? A little bit,
yeah. There's some cracks in that relationship.
Oh, I think it's over the staff.
You think?
Yeah, because we're trying to steal people from them. And
well, they stole first, though.
Yeah.
They took Big A and Stalker Patty and did a lot of stuff with them, so we're taking Eastside Dave. It's only fair.
We want Dave. Yeah.
But there you go. So the war continues in Boston with WEEI.
Mm-hmm.
What's the number? Yeah, of course.
One night, no, he's
Yeah. Whoa! Sorry, Rock. I'm very, very sorry.
Oh, that hand came right up. It's right in front of you. Not hey, Ope, it's right here. It's
Very,
stupid.
very
Look at it.
sorry.
Yeah, he did. He was kind of like calling you stupid, Opie.
If you want to join the war, the phone number for WEEI, and we want everyone to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize to Mike Adams because we know the guy and he's kind of fun and he's just insane. But he's working on that station, so it's kind of like collateral damage. What can I tell you, Mikey? Sorry about that. Sorry about the calls you're getting. But knowing Mike Adams, he's enjoying it. Secretly, he's enjoying the awful phone calls from the past. But around the clock, call WEEI 888-525-0850, and make sure you listen to Toucher and Rich later on this afternoon if you're in Boston.
Take a personal interest in making you suffer.